Hello and welcome to a new video review, this time about a tactical riflescope from Kahles, the Kahles K525i DLR. The company Kahles is located in Austria, near the capital of Vienna, and the company was founded in 1898, which makes it the oldest sport optics manufacturer which still offers its products today. 2 years after the company was founded, the first riflescope was introduced, the DLR, which came out in 5 different magnification. And during the Second World War, Kahles produced optics for the German military. Since then, Kahles made many important innovations, which are still in use today by all riflescope manufacturers, such as the O-ring sealing, nitrogen filling, and lens coating. Okay, now the riflescope I have here is the K525i. The 525 means it has a magnification which goes from 5 to 25, and the E stands for illuminated reticle. The scope has a 56mm objective lens, and it was introduced in 2021. And this scope is very similar to the 5 to 25 from Kahles, which they offered before this model, but this one is the first one with the name DLR in the name. So this riflescope is specifically designed for DLR or PRS style shooting, so for quickly engaging targets at different distances. It has a bit wider field of view as the 5 to 25 model, and it is approximately 50 grams lighter in weight. The DLR riflescope comes also with a throw lever for the magnification and a throw lever for the parallax. The scope is completely made out of metal, with the only rubberized part here on the ocular. The caliber rating, it's all the way up to 50 BMG, so even with the 50 BMG it should work perfectly fine. It is completely nitrogen purged, so you will get no internal fogging even at very cold environment. It is also waterproof, and the dimension of this scope is 377 millimeters. This is one of the more shorter, let's say 5 to 25 riflescopes on the market. The scope has 955 grams, so as I said, approximately 15 grams less, and it comes for a price of 3,470 euros approximately. The scope is completely made in Austria, and it comes with a 10 years warranty. The reticle in this riflescope is positioned in the first focal plane, so it changes the dimension when you change the magnification. And currently this riflescope comes only in the mil version, so no MOA is currently available. The reticles, there are only 2 available for this scope, the SKMR and SKMR4. So Shannon K milling reticles. The SKMR is a normal, let's say, mill reticle with mill marks, and the SKMR4 is a Christmas tree style design of a reticle. But the main part of it is exactly the same as the SKMR reticle. The scope has illumination. The reticle is entirely illuminated, but this illumination is very fine adjustable. which is located here with this wheel here, and the illumination is stepless, so you have no let's say positions for the illumination, but the more you go up, the more brighter the reticle gets without any steps. So really nicely made illumination. The battery compartment is also on the same turret as here, and what is really nice in my opinion is that in this cover of this turret, inside there is a zeroing key included, so you cannot lose it, and you have it always by hand when you're on the range if you have to make some adjustments with the turrets. The battery for the illumination you need only one, the CR2032 battery. And what is also special about Kahles Riflescopes is that you can choose on which side you want to have the illumination and the Windage Turret. So you can say you want the Windage Turret on the right or on the left, and the same with the illumination. So a really unique and really nice design. So yeah, perfect in my opinion. Now back to the illumination. The illumination has automatic turn off feature. So after 2 hours, since you lastly made the adjustment, since then the illumination goes after 2 hours out to save the battery life. So if you forget and put it on inside the bag or something, after 2 hours the illumination goes off, and to reset you have to go back to the off position and then back on. Okay, now for the build quality or build properties, let's say. The scope has a European style eyepiece, which is rubberized, and the eyepiece feels very smooth, and it is quite stiff to adjust, which is in my opinion perfect, because you don't need to adjust this often. And if it's stiff, it's better because you cannot accidentally change your setting. Then the magnification ring. As you can see here from the shooter's perspective, you can easily see the numbers at which magnification you are in, because they are more upwards. So even if you are laying behind the scope, you can easily see at which magnification you are in. So this is really nice in my opinion. And as I said, the scope comes with a throw lever, which can be easily removed with only one screw. And this is specifically because of the PRS style shooting, because you have to quickly engage targets, and with a big throw lever it is much easier to do so. Also the magnification ring feels really smooth, and yeah, you have this quality feeling when you make any adjustments on the scope. The scope has a 34mm main tube, and the objective diameter, the outside diameter, is 62mm. If you want to mount maybe a clip-on night vision or thermal device, or if you want to calculate the right height of your mounts. Okay, now for the turrets. The turrets, as I said, on this DLR scope come only in mil, so the clicks are in 1 centimeter at 100 meters. And in one revolution with this turret you get exactly 100 clicks, or 10 mil, so 1 meter of adjustment per turn. The entire elevation of this Riflescope is 29 mil, so 2.9 meters at 100 meters, which is more than enough for very long range shooting. And as you can hear, the clicks are really nice. Maybe you can hear like this better. And the clicks are really, how should I say, really nice, firm. So each click is perfectly, it clicks perfectly, so it is tightly inside, and the turret does not wobble, not even a bit. So really nice tolerances in the turret. Now the turret features also a turn indicator, which pops out on the upper side of the turret when you come to the second revolution, like this. Maybe you can see. Now the pin is outside, and when you come back to the first revolution, it's back inside. And when you come to the third revolution, the pin pops even more out, like this, with a white line under the red. So now you immediately see, now you're in the third revolution. So really nicely made turn indicator, and you can feel it also with gloves. So perfectly made turn indicator. The elevation turret features also a zero stop, which goes exactly 3 clicks below zero. And for when you zero in the turret, the zero stop is automatically set. So let's say you're on the range, this is your zero. You just have to unscrew the 2 screws on top of the turret, or just loosen them a bit. And when you put the turret back to zero so that it is facing forwards, and tighten these 2 screws back, the zero stop is also automatically set. So you don't have to do anything else with the turret. Now, what is special about Kahles Riflescopes is the Parralax Adjustment, which is this ring here, which is located under the elevation turret. And from this perspective you can see the numbers. It goes from 20 meters all the way to 1000 meters and infinity. And for the Parralax, as you can see, you have almost the entire 360 degree turn for the fine tuning, which is, in my opinion, perfect, because it makes a lot easier, because you can make bigger moves when adjusting for the Parralax. The location of the Parralax is, in my opinion, great, because it is the same for left and right handed shooters, and especially in combination with the Windage Turret, let's say on the left, you can easily do both with one hand. When the Windage Turret is, let's say, on the right, you have to go over the Riflescope, or you have to use the second hand. So this combination is perfect and unique on the entire market. Also, the throw lever for the Parralax can be easily been taken down if it's maybe too large for you, or somehow in the way when you're using it. Okay, and now for the Windage Turret. On this model, as you can see, is on the left side of the scope. And the Windage Turret from Kahles has this twist guard function. So only the outer part rotates, which is designed so even if you bump in an object or something, it cannot happen that you accidentally change the windage setting. So this is something like a turret lock, but without locking, so you can still immediately engage the dials. The Windage Turret has also very nice clicks, and on the turret there are 8 mil of travel in each direction, but on the turret it goes only 6.5 mil in each direction from the zero. So now here is the zero, and to the opposite direction 6.5 mil. This is perfect because you cannot make an error of a whole revolution, that you come back to the zero to the opposite side. So like this, it's perfectly made in my opinion. Zeroing of the windage turret is also very easy. You just have to loosen the 2 screws on the turret and rotate the turret just as the zero is facing forwards, and tighten the 2 screws back in. So like this you're already set. Okay, I think I covered everything about the turrets. Now for the optical properties. The magnification, as I said, 5-25, 56mm objective lens, so you can use it also in lower light conditions. The field of view with this model on the lowest setting, so at 5 times magnification, it's 7.7 meters at 100 meters. For the comparison with the normal 5-25 from Kahles, it's 7.1, so you gain 0.6 meters at 100 meters, which is a great benefit if you have to engage targets, or you have to search for them first, or especially if the target is also moving. A bigger field of view makes a lot of difference. Then on the 25 times magnification, the field of view is 1.6 meters, and on the older 5-25 it's 1.5 meters at 100 meters. The scope has no tunneling effect, and the eye relief is 95 millimeters, which is quite a lot, so you can without any problem use it also on a 50 BMG or similar strong calibers. The eye relief is very forgiving, so you can move with your head away and more near to the scope and you still have a great picture. And the same is with the eye box. It is very forgiving at 5 times, and at 25 times it is less, but it is still very easy to use. The image itself is as you would expect from such a high quality optical riflescopes. It has great quality and resolution. The edge sharpness is very good, maybe not as best at 5 times, but as soon as you go to 5.5 the edge sharpness is perfect, and also the color accuracy is spot on, so really really great optical properties. Okay, now what do you get in the box? First of all, you get a user's manual, then a warranty certificate, then a Kahles badge if you want to put it on your bag or somewhere else, then a cleaning cloth and a neoprene scope cover which protects the entire scope while transporting. Okay, now for a short summary. First of all, the positives. The build quality of this Riflescope is, as you would expect, on the highest standard. So great build quality. Also the optical quality is really good. I really like the design, which is quite unique, I would say. The clicks of the turrets are very good. They are very audible and tactile, and the turn indicator is really great. So you can easily see and feel it even in complete darkness. The zeroing of the turrets is also very easy, especially because you have the key always included, which is really nice. You don't have to think always to take your equipment, or let's say the key with, when you're on the range, because it's always there. The parallax location is also perfect in my opinion, because as I previously said, it is accessible with both hands easily. Then the possibility that you can swap the Windage and Illumination turrets is unique on the market, and for left and right-handed shooters, both can easily say which location is better for them. So really nice. And yeah, also the included throw levers are also a nice addition to the great scope. And now, where do I see room for improvements? I think more reticle options would be great, because currently only 2 are available for the DLR scope. It would be great if the same reticles would be available as in the other K525i, and that the scope would be available in the MOA version for the US market. Okay, this was a short video review of the Kahles K525i DLR. If you have any additional questions, click the link below, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.